Hello, I'm Congresswoman Tammy Duckworth. The Asian Pacific American community story is woven into the fabric of our nation's great history and has contributed immensely to our country from the earliest days. So please join me this May in celebrating Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. Asian Americans literally united this country when with bare hands and bent backs, they built a railroad that stretched from coast to coast. Despite facing injustices such as the internment camps during World War II, many served our country to defend democracy and freedom around the world. Asian and Pacific Americans have started millions of small businesses that are the backbone of our economy. They have helped our nation achieve so much of its greatness. Their contributions will continue to grow and support our nation's greatness when Washington works together to enact a common-sense, comprehensive immigration reform plan that fixes our broken immigration system. The Asian Pacific American community, like countless others, sees the importance of agreeing on a reasonable, common-sense plan. This plan must strengthen our borders and our economy, keep families together, and create a tough but fair roadmap to citizenship that allows aspiring citizens to contribute to our great nation. Preserving and strengthening family co-sponsorship as part of immigration reform is especially important to Asian Americans, and I look forward to standing up for these values as the legislation moves forward. This issue has directed my life. I was born an American in Thailand and moved around Southeast Asia as a child. When I was in high school, my family moved back to the United States. We were separated from my mother, who was not a U.S. citizen, for more than 6 months as she waited for approval to enter the country. We had to go through this separation even though my mom was married to an American and had 2 American children. My family faced enormous pressures during this time as my father lost his job and we relied on food stamps to get by. During a challenging time, living without my mom made it all the more difficult. I hear from many families who are separated not for months, but for years or decades, and I can only imagine the pain that must cause. I will make sure that the voices of Asian Americans are heard and that we stand up for families when we reform our immigration system. Asian Americans have so much to offer on immigration reform and on all the issues facing our country. I look forward to us continuing to take a larger leadership role in making our great country even greater. This May, let's celebrate Asian Pacific American Heritage Month to honor both how far we have come and acknowledge how much we can still accomplish to make sure that all Asian Pacific Americans can achieve the American dream.